Manchester United for a big 3 points for Manchester United. It got a little bit shaky at one point, but after that it was dominant from United. 4 thoroughly deserved goals. It really could have been more, and it was 3 points that we completely deserved. So let's start at the start, because that tends to make sense in football matches, and Manchester United started the game pretty well. We started the game on the front foot. We went away from home and tried to take the ball on, which I like to see. In terms of the game that we can expect here, though, it's going to be quite man-to-man based. There's going to be a lot of duels. There's going to be a lot of competition, because both teams are utilising a 3-4-3 formation, which means for both teams, at times it's going to be relatively easy to go man for man. And to give credit to Wolves, they weren't a team that sat and parked the bus. They didn't sit in their own box. They tried to get pressure on the ball. But for United, I actually think we started the game really well, rotating and dragging those players. The most important thing to do when you play man-to-man, or you play against man-to-man, is ask questions of the opposition. Force these centre-backs to question themselves, to put doubt in their mind, particularly when you're playing a team who is so low on confidence and defensively just played absolutely terribly. But what United did really well early on was tested Wolves and tested where they wanted to go, particularly down the left-hand side. I thought some of the rotations between Mount, Bruno Fernandes and Dalot were really good. Particularly with Bruno and Mount, you've got 2 very intelligent players. 2 players who are exceptional at finding space, at creating room for others, and also going into space. I think they're brilliant at it. And some of the rotations down this side were fantastic. And the reason why that's so important is because it drags the Wolves players into different positions. So when Dalot inverts inside, does the Wolves wing-back follow him or not? And there was a move where Dalot would go inside, Mason Mount would go high, wide and left, and then Bruno Fernandes would end up in the 10. It was these sorts of rotations that were causing real problems for Wolves, because they didn't know who was following who. The defence was all over the shop. They were absolutely terrible, and United looked really sharp. And then on the other side, we had Ahmad, whose 1 versus 1 quality is huge, and that's another key part of a man-to-man battle, because if someone is man-to-man with you, if you can beat them, you're taking a player out of the game. And now Wolves are 1 player short, and this is something that United did very well from the start. By the way, guys, as we have actually won a football match, like comfortably, I was just wondering if you guys would be in a positive mood and could maybe subscribe to the channel, please. We're trying to hit 85,000 subscribers, and I sort of need your help, so if you could do that, it would be greatly appreciated.